Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Haven't posted in a while, but a lot has happened since then. I just, working, ran out of time, but the truck got a cold air intake that I forgot to film, a couple other things, some exhaust tips and whatnot. But the point of this video, and probably tell by the title, is I had to unfortunately get rid of that truck, and I traded it for this. So this is the new vehicle on the channel. I'm just kidding. I traded it for this.
V.I.P.N.
So glamour shots edited in there. Yes, we're looking at it right here. This is the new vehicle, my new truck, and it is a 2019 Chevy Silverado Z71, and it's freaking sweet. So it came already modified a little bit, so I'm in the bought not built train, but it is a Z71. It's a 1500 5.3 liter V8, and it came with these. Honestly, I don't know the exact specs on this truck. I'm assuming they're 20 by 10 moto metal wheels, could be 20 by 9, not really sure, wrapped in what equates to about a 33 by 10.8 tire, and it's lifted. Like I said, I'm not terribly positive of the specs on it. It does have the Rancho shocks on it, so I want to say that this has the GM performance lift that they put on the Trail Boss. I don't know though, because honestly it looks a little bit higher than the Trail Boss. I haven't parked next to one because there's not any out here, but it does seem a little bit higher than the Trail Boss, and there's still rake on it a little bit. So that GM performance lift is a 2-inch lift, but honestly this seems closer to 3, maybe even 3.5, so I'm not really sure what's on it. Blacked out everything, all-star edition. The truck is not brand new. It's a year old, and it has about 20,000 miles on it, so it's not brand new, but it's still a pretty darn new truck. I'll pop open the interior here. I got the leather seats, which is nice. I covered the front ones with some nice Realtree covers here, just because I don't want to get them messed up, to be honest. This is the newest vehicle I've ever owned, and it was very expensive, so I want to keep it nice. But leather, all black interior, everything's blacked out. We got the wood, nice wood trim, the Bose sound system. I have the sticker in there. I can read off all the options if someone wants. I'll go around to the driver's side here. I was able to maintain the 50 cal antenna, fits on this truck from the old one, and the bed cover. Although the bed cover, it's not a true fit, so it leaks water and dirt, but whatever. Driver's side here. See everything looking nice. It has the sun strip, and the windows are already tinted too. Yeah, so it's really nice. This pretty much has everything that I did to my old truck already on it. So it's lifted, it has the wheels. These tires came on it. I want to get some 33 by 12 and a halves, maybe even 35s if they would fit. I'm not really sure. Obviously I'm not going to cut anything like I did on the old truck, So I will put new tires on when I need them. I'm just gonna ride these out. They're not awful. But yeah, I want something wider for sure. So some 33 by 12 and a halfs or 35 by 12 and a halfs coming up eventually. And the tint, you know, that's all the stuff I did to the other truck. And so what I have done to this puppy is these trucks are so dang quiet when you buy them. You know, it has the 5.3 liter V8, and for whatever reason GM put a flapper valve on the exhaust, so it closes, makes it was just quiet. So what I did, I went out, the old truck had a Super 44 on it, I believe, and that thing was loud all the time, really loud. This is a nice truck and I didn't want it to, you know, drone in the cab and be obnoxious, so I got a Flowmaster 50 series Delta Flow, and it's pretty nice. I can use the remote start now too, so we can hear it. This is not a cold start. And I'll just talk a little bit. You can see it is pretty quiet. The startup's nice, but it has a rumble now too. It gets a little louder as it warms up. Just for reference, you know, it's not deafening like the old truck was. And obviously, it is very hard to capture. That fan runs for a while. It's very hard to capture exhaust on videos, but it does sound nice. I can make a more in-depth video and try to get some good sound clips for that. But yeah, Flowmaster Delta series. It doesn't drone in the cab. You can hear it a little bit, but it's certainly, you know, it's not near as loud as the 44. What else do we have here? So, what I like about the truck, everything. I think the 99 to whatever, 2003, I think that's when they made the first Cat Eye, or maybe 2005. I think it was 05. It's the best looking truck Chevy's ever made. You know, I had an 02 as my first car, loved it. Next, I think the 07.5 to 14 or whatever my old truck was the next best looking. And everything since then has been kind of ugly. I love the look of this truck. This thing is sweet. I think the HDs are awful looking and disgusting. I think this thing looks really nice though. It just looks big, it feels big, and it looks mean from the front. So I love that. Everything about it is great. What I didn't like, you know, that exhaust being so quiet, and then also the stupid active fuel management or dynamic fuel management, whatever it is, that's pretty dumb. And this truck is under warranty, so I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna void it. I don't think I can lift it higher. If I have to notch the differential or anything like that, voids it. I was on the fence about the exhaust, to be honest, because I got a couple places tell me that it would void warranty, but I don't think it will. Should be all good. But if you put a dynamic fuel management disabler in here, it voids the warranty because it's tampering with the computer. So, airplane flying over. I have to deal with that for 100,000 miles or 6 years or whatever the warranty is on this truck, which is fine. And the only reason I don't like it is because you can feel it kick in and out of it. Apparently the lifters are extremely prone to failure now with that too, but once again, under warranty, so if they do fail, it'll get fixed for free. You know, it's just time that has to go in the shop. And with the exhaust, I read about this before I just chose to get my exhaust. I still did it anyway. When it deactivates cylinders, it can make the exhaust sound weird, and that's what I've noticed. When it's in V8 mode, when I get on the highway, it sounds freaking nice. You know, it sounds mean, sounds like a V8, sounds like a truck. When I'm cruising slow, honestly, there's times that it can sound like a clapped out WRX with exhaust on it. Because, you know, it can technically go down to one cylinder. I think when it's around, you know, 4, maybe even 6, it just gets this really, really deep, throaty, like, honestly, kind of sounds like a helicopter. And that's one of the reasons I went with the quieter exhaust, because I didn't want that to be amplified. Apparently people, you know, with straight pipes or, you know, a 40, 44 on it, cherry bomb, glass pack, it gets bad. When it kicks off and some of the cylinders, it just chops, and it's just like, so I can hear it. Honestly, it sounds kind of cool with this muffler, because it just gives it like a really deep rumble, and then as soon as you step on the gas, you know, it comes back to life. And I have been experimenting with manual shift. It's an 8-speed, so if for whatever reason it was driving me nuts, or I was driving somewhere where I wanted it to sound nice, you can drop it down into like L, because it's not M on this, it's L. I think you can do like L4 if you're going slow, and that'll keep it in V8 mode, at least from my experimentation. It might not be true, it could still be dropping cylinders, but it sounds better to me. I think it just keeps the revs up. So yeah, that's just a quick video on this truck. It's pretty sweet. I'm happy with it. And you know, I don't really know what mods I can do with it, to be honest. And you know, I didn't even film on the old truck, just been busy, but I'll try to get some content with this truck. You know, I can do an in-depth video on the exhaust and that muffler. Other than that, it looks like it's gonna be tires, and that's it. I'm not a huge fan of Moto wheels. I don't know why. These have grown on me slowly, but maybe wheels, I don't know. Maybe a higher offset wheel, because these do sit pretty flush right now. These are probably close to stock, if not maybe just a 0. Yeah, the tires barely poke out, so maybe wider wheels. I don't know, that'll be all in the future, because I am broke now. Anyway, just a quick update on the new truck. And yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions, questions, you know, I can do a review on it, in-depth review, just let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.